I think an art kid is someone who is, shit, I don't even know.
When I was young, eager and dumb, I was a pistol and love was a shot from a gun. There were hearts to be won. Now the phone.
A display artist is someone who creates an experience in an environment by touching on your senses. We're building a stage backdrop for Loxerdamus, which is a surf competition. Let me show you real fast the kind of like the rough layout of all of this. Okay. We have to know how to do woodworking, sew, how to weave and do textiles, screen print. We have to know everything. This is the dragon. I'm gonna have to like zhuzh this a little bit just so he's a little bit skinnier. So. If you just tell me what you want, if you want a toaster made out of resin, I will make that for you, you know? Or, I don't know, a dog made out of like tissue paper, I can do that too. I can make you a house. And it doesn't have to be this color, it can still be like, it could be pink, you know? Mm-hmm. I was always tinkering with things, like I was always building stuff to make my life easier. So my laziness turns into resourcefulness.
Faster you go. Ooh, time keeps ticking on me. Ooh, will you love me now that I see?
God, I got so lucky with them because they're like both artists. It's really nice to know that it's like another creative or another artist, so they're able to problem solve or take on a project without having to be handheld. They work full-time jobs and they come like right at 5. Some of them have asked to get off early so they could come help. But imagine this like vertical. This pink with this periwinkle blue, or?
Yeah, I think the lighter blue would probably be better for that. Right?
What's this?
It is weird.
The clouds.
Oh, nice.
It's like the skirt.
Yeah.
For the front of the stage.
Bugs on your dress, Ollie.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi, Mama.
I've missed you. Just make sure you don't get paint on your dress, okay? Because you don't have your coveralls on. This is where the parenting lesson starts coming of like releasing control. It's a little stressful watching the paintbrush get submerged.
Libertarian paint.
I would be nursing her and drawing, you know, or she'd be in like her little rocking thing and I would be making something, you know? Yeah, she's definitely creative. Who am I kidding?
Keep painting, or are you ready?
She's such an artist, yeah. My daughter sees the emotional inconsistency, you know? If I'm working on a job, sometimes my tolerance gets smaller, so I do have to remember that she's 3, and if she wants to break all of her crayons, then I just have to let her break all of her crayons, you know? You want to see your handiwork? Okay.
Do you have any rags?
I do. Don't touch, okay? Hands up.
Yeah, so it's like kind of it'll be a little more
Thank
subtle.
you.
That could be really cool.
I know, you did so much work. It's coming together awesome. There's like a few kinks I have to figure out, but other than that, the composition of it, the color palette, the scale of everything. Oh yeah, I thought it was for the lightning bolts, but I don't think we're gonna do that anymore. Okay. We have to stick with like the blue, the pink, and I thought the flames coming from the dragon was gonna be that minty green, right?
Bye, Ollie.
Bye, Oz. Hey, Oz. Oz, I love
Time keeps ticking on me.
you. Nice.
Will you love me now that I see?
Yeah, I can see where you messed up.
I know. Shut up.
Now is the day, so come back my way and make no mistake. I will shoot and my aim will be true. 'Cause it's always been you who could set me on fire and be all I desire. But now and again my heart needs to skip a beat or two. It will always come through.
Oh no, it's just like reloading everything. No signal. I mean, maybe we should get like Nintendo with it, you know? So I'll be home probably like 8:15. He's stressing because he forgot to get chili for his hot dogs. So now they have to go back to the grocery store, which is 3 blocks away. Sorry. I feel like when DCs get together, it's just a bunch of like, ooh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Oh, fuck that. Do you guys want to help out with the install that day? You don't have to.
All right, well, new this morning. Well, you may have noticed the black and white Ferraris parked outside of the Cavalier Hotel yesterday.
I'm gonna throw out like the Pusha T wedding and Virginia wedding was definitely high up on my list. That was like one of my favorite jobs because it just felt like, you know, a normal wedding. And then when I found out who they were,
Check this out. Rap star Pusha T and his longtime girlfriend Virginia Williams tied the knot at the oceanfront landmark.
I want to say I got like really excited, but I think what happened was, oh shit, I don't know if I'm the right person to do this. Yeah, it was so much pressure.
A fellow beach native, Pharrell, also attended as his best man. And some other big names were in attendance. Kim Kardashian posted these pictures to her Instagram.
I didn't know who was going to be there, but I knew who they were, and I knew that if I didn't do a good job, how much regret would come from something like that, you know? All that media, and like if it was shit, like that would kind of, I mean, in my head, I'm thinking like, oh, that would probably just ruin. I would never do weddings again. That thing looked so good. The backdrop for the DJ booth turned out exactly how I envisioned it. The balloon install was a dream. I felt like I was good at what I do. And that doesn't really happen all that often. That's what I said, like, that's one of the best jobs that I've done because it made me realize that, like, I'm good at what I do. I would say this Loxodamus one is probably going to be top right up there. In a short sentence, maybe it could be an art kids surf contest.
Surfing on a gray wave of boredom. I don't even know why I'm here. What the hell am I living for anyway?
Loxodamus is an immersive weekend-long event designed to reprogram or resync the brain into a dreamlike state of positivity.
'Cause I love the sunshine of the nighttime. Ain't nothing to spit on you. You're not even worth a kiss alone.
Oh, yeah. Oh my God, it's working. I was so nervous. I woke up at 4 a.m. and I couldn't go back to fucking sleep because I was like researching like calculating the hypotenuse and like if this was gonna work out and like, oh my God. And then, yeah, and I was looking at the Amazon reviews and like I typed questions. I was like, will this be okay on the beach? Like, 4 a.m.
Nikki's been involved for the last 5 years, and she's built stuff for us for free. I mean, it's a volunteer-based event. No one makes money on this thing.
We'll see. Why wouldn't I bring it outside to see if it works? Oh, yeah. That's for the midsection. Yeah. Right? Isn't it like the worst? Like when you do something, you're like, ah, this was supposed to be so easy. Why is this taking 4 hours? Oh, you can... Yeah.
I was immediately in love with it. I just asked for like some sort of like wizard scene, and this is what she came up with, and it's brilliant. She's been working on this nonstop for like 3 weeks. Like, fortunately, she has a lot of great help too. Obviously, it's a team effort.
It looks good. I'm excited. That's great. Like, it's so cool to see it all together. But Nikki should. It's always cool.
It's totally an art kid thing, huh? Making something that just gets, that just kind of, once you make it, it just devalues because you're just gonna throw it away. I'm so lucky to have, I'm gonna get all emotional. I don't know, I just like, I could not do it without all of them.
I mean, it's fucking breathtaking.
Maybe that's what an art kid is like we just think too much and we over process things that don't need to be processed.